Ladies and gentlemen, our dear viewers for KISII FM Digital, thank you so much for following. This is the convoy for our sister Wendy. Remember, Wendy is that lady who passed on, unfortunately, in Canada when she was swimming while she was live on her Facebook account. And as KISII FM Digital, we have decided to come all along so that we can escort her home. Just to update you, dear viewers, we are entering Bomet town, and the convoy, as you can see on the screens, comprises of family and friends from various places who have come forth to stand with Wendy's family. So, ladies and gentlemen, continue praying for this family, continue praying for this family, continue committing them before the hands of the Lord, because it's not an easy thing to lose a dear one. But I just want to ask you that you may remember them in the presence of the Lord. Remember, our destination is at a place called Motonto. Motonto is in Bomachoge, KISII County, where the lady will be laid to rest tomorrow. And dear viewers, tomorrow's funeral will also be streaming live on KISII FM digital platform on our YouTube channel. And I would wish to ask all of you to continue subscribing, just in case you've not subscribed. Please go ahead and make a subscription. And of course, you can continue sharing this live stream. You can continue sharing this live stream so that yeah. And as KISII FM Digital, we still want to thank all of those that have stood with the family. I remember it was not an easy thing all the way from Canada. It had to take the hand of friends from across the world to come and give their contributions to make sure that the body of our sister Wendy has landed safely in Kenya. And I want to thank all, on behalf of KISII FM Digital, I want to thank everyone, the team abroad, which has done an amazing work to make sure that this event has been a success. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Bomet town. We are in Bomet town, and like in I think the next 1.5 hours, we shall be in KISII. We shall be in KISII town as we proceed with this procession and convoy all the way to Machoge, Wendy's home at a place called Motonto. Yes, I've been able, all the way from Nairobi, I've been able to see a lot of friends, very many friends, some classmates, some home sees, some friends, some from online, people of goodwill, well-wishers have come in large numbers to make sure that they have given their last respects to our sister Wendy, who passed on in Canada. That was a very traumatizing experience, especially for those who followed that video that was streaming as she was passing on. But all that we can say is, once your time has come, nothing much you can do. That's why we always say, give thanks to the Lord every time. Yes, you can kindly, if you've not hit on the subscription button, kindly do so. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel called KISII FM Digital. And as you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to get notified. Once you turn on the notification bell, you'll be able to be notified whenever we post a new video, a new live link, so that you'll be able to follow. Thank you so much, our camera people here and the entire team of KISII FM Digital. Thank you so much. Our driver, a man who has been very consistent all the way from Nairobi in making sure that we have the best shots for you as we escort our sister Wendy all the way to KISII. Thank you so much for all those who are following. I think I will read a few of your messages of condolences, and I would want to ask you, just in case you are watching this, you can still continue pasting your messages of condolences at the comments section. Anything that you feel the family needs to know, so that we will read it here, and I'm sure that your information will reach the family members even as they will come to watch thereafter, because I know most of them may not really have the energy to make this watch, because some of them have been able to spot them in one of the cars where they are on board. Quite an overwhelming experience. You know, it's not easy to lose a dear one, a person of Wendy's caliber. You know, Amedik, who was working in Canada, who was at her peak of her career, and unfortunately she met the untimely death. And we still pray that the family may be held by the able hand of the Lord Almighty. Yeah, so I'll be able to read and sample a few comments from the comments section, just in case you want to say something. You can reach at the comment section, and please ensure that you send a message of condolence to our dear brothers and sisters who've lost our sister Wendy. Yes, just in case, just a reminder, just in case you have an event which you need to be streamed live, this is what we do for you as KISII FM Digital. What we do is we give you the best quality pictures in case you have a funeral, in case you have a wedding, in case you have a birthday, in case you have a housewarming party, in case you have any event which you want your friends to follow online. Kindly don't fail to contact us through the number that you can see on your screen, so that you get the very best quality services from us. And of course, we have up to standard equipment which won't disappoint you. Just in case you are joining us, this is KISII FM Digital, and we are on the Convoy. We are escorting home our sister Wendy. Just to keep you updated, the body of Wendy landed in Nairobi on Sunday, and the body has been laying still at Lee Funeral Home, where we got it from this morning. And it has been a journey. It has quite been a journey, but we thank God it's ongoing well. We've not experienced any challenges along the way, and we are still aiming that we will be in KISII. Just in case you are following us from KISII, you can let us know whether it is even raining. Yeah, you can let us know. Thank you so much. Bernard Kibet, I can see your messages. I can see your message here. You are saying my condolence to the family. Thank you so much for your well wish and your condolence. We really appreciate it on behalf of the family. Yeah, just to keep you updated, we have been very consistent from the time we began this journey from Nairobi. Our camera team have really done an amazing work. And tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow we are equally doing this. We shall be coming live to you from Wendy's home, that is in Motontobo Machoge, KISII County. I want to ask you to keep it KISII FM Digital for the entire day of tomorrow, so that you will be part and parcel of this funeral as it happens tomorrow. Yes, continue sending your messages of condolence, ladies and gentlemen, so that at least we can be part and parcel of this journey as we escort our sister back home. We have quite a number of vehicles, by the way. some from friends, some from relatives, some from well-wishers who want to be part and parcel of this. So it's quite a journey, and we shall be giving you very exclusive images as soon as we get into town, because you understand what happens when we are in motion and the vehicle is in motion. We might not really give you very stable shots, but once we get into KISII town, trust you me, we shall be giving you the very best, and even the mood around as people will be welcoming the body of Wendy home. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to, in a special way, thank the people at home, people at Bomachoge, for the preparations we saw before we left for Nairobi to bring you this live coverage. I want to really appreciate the villagers, the community at large, for having come together to make sure that all preparations have been made and they are up to the standard of a funeral that will be reckoned tomorrow. Yeah, from the local administration, the area chief, the area assistant chiefs, together with the elders and people of goodwill. Generally, all well-wishers from back home, KISII, thank you so much for the wonderful work that you've done. So tomorrow we expect a number of guests to attend this funeral. We expect a lot of dignitaries from abroad and within the country to come and pay their last respects. Some are colleagues from Canada who used to work together with Wendy. Some are friends, maybe those that they used to stay with, those that they used to meet along the way, and of course some who have been notified, or who are notified about Wendy's death through Facebook and through other social media platforms. You can continue sending your comments. Kindly comment there in case you're watching. You can comment at the comments section or the chats section. You can post your message of condolences there, and I will also read them as we proceed home to KISII. Yes, just to remind you that Wendy's home is at Bomachoge. Bomachoge is in KISII County, a place called Motonto, and that is where we are headed. Thank you so much for all that are sending in their messages of condolence at the chat section. I can see Nelson Lemo. Nelson Lemo is saying here, pole kwa familia. Thank you so much. Nashukuru sana. Thank you so much, Renson Mugambi. And, Renison Mugambi, you are saying, my condolences to the family of Wendy. Rest in peace. You gone too young. Oh, yeah. This was a very young lady at the prime of her career, but unfortunately, she she passed on in a very traumatizing death. But all in all, even as the Bible says, we should thank God in all that happens, because He alone knows what happens. He alone understands, and He can see beyond where human beings can see. Yes, we are slightly past Bomet town. We are slightly past Bomet town, and of course, since our vehicle, once it carries cameras, it has to sometimes go a little bit faster for exclusive shots. But we are on the same convoy, ladies and gentlemen. In the next 1.5 hours, hopefully, we shall be in KISII. And by the way, if you're in KISII, you can let us know how the weather looks like. Does it look like it's gonna rain anytime soon? What is the mood generally on the ground? Yeah, so that we can know what is happening on the ground. Thank you so much, Christine Onyancha. You are saying pole sana kwa familia. Nashukuru kabisa. And by the way, you can share this link to your friends online. You can share this even on your Facebook accounts, so that very many people can be kept up to date with this procession as we head home. Jared Nyapara, I can see your message. You're saying pole sana kwa familia, tuko Keroka, tuna wait hapa msafara wake. Oh yeah, Jared is waiting for this convoy at Keroka. We shall notify you once we are very close to Keroka, maybe when we shall be past Metamaywa, so that you can join our this convoy. Kindly, you can comment on the weather. How does the weather look like? How does the weather look like, especially in KISII? And for those who are maybe watching and they are in Bomachoge, where our destination is, maybe for those who are in KISII town, for those who could be along the route that we shall be using from Keroka down to KISII town. How is the weather looking like? Does it look like it will rain? Because when we left KISII, it was drizzling generally. I don't know whether it might decide to fall, but I'm waiting for your comments, at least for us to know whether the weather looks friendly. Remember to subscribe to KISII FM Digital. Remember to subscribe to KISII FM Digital, because this is why we are here, to give you exclusive coverages of events like this, events of this magnitude, events that have drawn a lot of attention from across the world, events which people want to follow from near and far to just acquaint themselves with what is happening from KISII. Thank you so much. I can see Cynthia Kerubo, you are saying, rest easy, Helen Wendy, safe journey from Nairobi to KISII. Cynthia Kerubo Mauti from Mombasa County 001. All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Cynthia Kerubo, all the way from Mombasa. I'm sure you are following this thing very comfortably from Mombasa. Jared Nyapara is saying here, leo ni kama hakuna mvua. Oh yes, oh yes. I wish I could clap because we understand how it looks like when it decides to rain in KISII. But maybe, Jared, you can tell us where you are. I think you are the one who said you are in Keroka. Yes, so that means Keroka, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain. Thank you so much, Zablon Ombati. You're saying rest in peace. Nelson Demo, kwa sasa ni jua tu imewaka hapa KISII town. Oh yeah, Nelson, you are in KISII town. You're saying there are no signs of any rain. Thank you so much for all that sending their messages of condolences at the chatting section. Continue commenting there. You can still, don't tire, you can still send as many messages as possible, whatever that you feel that you need to say to our viewers, and of course to the family and friends following this online, as we escort home our sister Helen Wendy, who passed on at a country called Canada. Thank you so much, Frida Mtembei. Frida Mtembei, you are saying my condolences to the family. This is Frida Mtembei from Kitui. How are you? How are you, Frida? How is Kitui? A week ago, I was in Machakos, a place called Kangundo. Yeah, quite a dry place, but I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much. Winfrida Ndinda, you're saying rest in peace. Thank you so much. Esther Undieki, you're saying pole sana kwa familia. Nashukuru sana. We are reading this as we are waiting to embark on our spirit drive to KISII. I can see Wine Nasimiu saying rest in peace. Thank you so much. Zabulon Umbati, you're saying the weather is well, but of late kutanyesha, but we wish you safe journey. Thank you so much, Zabulon Umbati. We hope that even if it rains, it won't be untenable. Yeah, remember to subscribe to this channel just in case you've not done. Remember to hit on the subscription button. And of course, you can also turn on the notification bell so that whenever we post a video, you shall be notified. Thank you so much, Zabron. I can see your comment. Thank you so much, Caroline Anasi. You're saying you're watching live from Saudi. So painful, but let's appreciate. My condolences to the family. Thank you so much, Caroline Anasi, watching all the way from Saudi. Yeah, continue subscribing to KISII FM Digital. And just in case you are joining us for the first time, this is KISII FM Digital, a platform which offers you services of online streaming and, of course, coverages, video coverages, photography. And we are based in KISII, right? Renison Mugambi, you're saying it really hurts. So sad, young lady gone too early. My condolences to the family. Thank you so much. Freedom Tembe, you are saying I'm good. Kitui to Kopoa. All right, nashukuru sana. And we pray you well. And thanks for choosing KISII FM Digital. We really appreciate your comments of condolences to the family and friends of Helen Wendy. Yeah, as I told you earlier on, we shall be streaming, we shall be coming live from Wendy's home tomorrow, even as we partake the final journey rites tomorrow at a place called Motonto. Motonto is in Machoge, KISII County, where she will be laid to rest. But this journey will end there, by the way. We shall take you to their home, even as they receive the body. We shall give you the real picture of how the villagers look like and their feelings and their, what their messages of condolences, of course. And once we shall be in KISII town, of course, we shall bring you the real mood in KISII. I'm told in KISII town it's not raining. Now we've started moving a little bit faster. We've begun moving a little bit faster because of time, and of course we want to get to KISII town as early as possible before dusk, so that very many people have time to pay their last respects to our sister Wendy. And of course tomorrow, when the funeral will be kicking off in the morning, we shall be there as KISII FM Digital and as KISII FM Radio at large. We shall be there to make sure that we have brought you live coverages of the final send-off of Wendy as well as possible, as much as we can. You can still continue sending your messages of condolence, because I know that people will be reading this. Even the family members will be reading this later on, if they are not able to do that right now. Yeah, we can see even onlookers, even as we traverse, as our convoy is next through Bomet town, we can see a lot of people here so overwhelmed with feelings, knowing that this is that lady, the young medic who passed on at Canada while she was having a nice time swimming in a swimming pool. But everything happens for a purpose, and you never know why something happens. Only God knows. All that we can do as human beings is to just thank God in everything. Yeah, continue subscribing. Continue subscribing, ladies and gentlemen. Continue subscribing to KISII FM Digital. Hit the subscription button, and of course the notification bell. Please put it on so that you can be notified whenever we post anything on our channel. It has been quite a journey, by the way. It has been quite a journey, but we thank God that we are still pushing on. We are moving a bit faster. We are moving a bit faster. Yeah, in this thing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for following. And I can see very many people are commenting. Very many people are sending their messages of condolence. I can see Lenson Mogambi, you're saying, it really so hard, young lady gone to Ali. My condolences to the family. Thank you so much. And of course, I can see Winnie Nasimiyu saying, I'm watching from Kasarani live. Pole sana kwa familia. Just I miss you big, my friend. May God, my God, my God. Yeah, let God give you strength. Zena Isaac, you're saying, Aki, it's so painful. May God comfort the family. That's our prayer. Thank you so much. Morgan, you're saying, rest in peace, Wendy. For the family, may God give you strength. Thank you. Thank you so much for your comments of goodwill. And of course, you can continue subscribing. Remember, just in case you've joined us, this is the convoy, the official convoy of our sister Wendy. Our sister Wendy. Remember, Wendy passed on in Canada when she was swimming in a swimming pool. It has taken us a long journey to get to where we are right now. But we thank God at least we landed safely in Kenya. And we are here to make sure that we've brought you this live coverage till we get home. And indeed, tomorrow when we shall be conducting the final rites of resting her at her Motonto place, Motonto home in Bomachoge. Zena Isaac, you're saying, Aki, it's so painful. May God comfort the family. Thank you so very much. Yeah, continue sending your messages. One is not enough. You can still write anything, a verse, a Bible verse maybe. You can dedicate a song. You can also write a message of goodwill, a message of condolence to the family and friends of Wendy. Yeah, you will forgive us for our shaky shots because we are moving at a very high speed so that we can catch up with the time, because our objective is to get in KISII town at least in good time. It has been a very long journey all the way from Nairobi. I think almost 6 hours are down since we began this journey. But I think in the next 1 hour we shall be in KISII. I'm told that we are being awaited. People are really waiting for us back at Motonto, where Our Lady will be rested tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all that still subscribing to this channel. Thank you very much. We really want to thank you for sparing your time to subscribe to KISII FM Digital. We are moving at a very high speed, just as you can see on your screens, and please forgive us for the shaky shots. Just like I told you earlier on, we are moving at a very high speed so that we make sure that we get to KISII in good time. All right, thank you so much. Brittany Barba, you're saying rest easy, girl. Thank you so much. Adelaide and Andogo. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. Thank you so much, Lily Evans. You're saying rest easy, young soul. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your humbling comments. We shall be keeping you up to date, especially when we shall be past to Kablong, and finally we get to Sotik Town as we get down to a place called Kijauri. People along Kijauri, people along Keroka, people along Metamayua, people along a place called Keumbu Town, and people proceeding with us all the way from Bobaracho and finally to KISII Town. As we proceed to Bomachoge, we want to ask you to come out in large numbers even tomorrow, so that we can give our sister a decent send-off tomorrow at Bomachoge Motonto. Remember, this is KISII FM Digital. This is KISII FM Digital, your #1 streaming site for your events, and of course we offer you video coverages and photography for whatever event that you want covered. And as we always say, we never disappoint but give you the very best. All right, continue sending in your comments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to read them. Ruben Nyariango kutoka Wajir County, rest in peace my dear Wendy. Thank you so much for your message of condolence. May God bless you so much. It's really a moving experience to see a young girl of Wendy's age, just die like that at the peak of her career. This is a person, I believe, who has spent so many years in school, because as you well know, it's not easy to become a medic and practicing medic in a country like Canada. But unfortunately, the cruel hand of death had to snatch her from us. But all the same, we want to send our condolences. We still send our condolences to the family and friends of Wendy. Tomorrow, just like I told you earlier, tomorrow we shall be coming live to you as early as possible so that we don't miss anything. So even if you are not in KISII, even if you won't find an opportunity of coming to physically be with the family, stick to KISII FM Digital, because we shall be bringing you live coverages of this funeral tomorrow from Machoge. Forgive us because we are really moving at a very high speed. No wonder we are even doing overtaking, so that we can give you exclusive photos and exclusive coverages as we proceed to KISII. Yeah, it has been a long journey all the way from Nairobi. It has been a very, very, very long journey from Nairobi coming down. And of course, you, our viewers, have been our source of strength, for your messages of goodwill, and you people have always wished us well and asked us to continue, and we won't let you down. We are here to make sure that you are notified, you are informed, you are entertained, at the same time educated. Thank you so much for your messages of condolences, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever that you are watching. And of course, I just want to inform you and all those that are not in KISII that I'm reliably informed that the weather is very good. The weather is very friendly. It doesn't appear like it will rain anytime soon. So I believe we have a smooth ride home. We are past Bomet. Our next station will be at Kablong as we branch down to Sotik, from which we shall head to Kijauri, and of course down to Metamayua. We shall get down to Keroka town, Keumbu, then KISII town as we proceed to Bomachoge. Continue sending your messages and don't forget to subscribe. Hit on the subscription button, KISII FM Digital, and please let us be at your pleasure to make sure that we've brought you any live coverages of whatever events that you shall be having. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this is what we do as KISII FM Digital, because we are here to offer you quality services and of course quality pictures and quality sounds. And tomorrow, just like I told you earlier on, we shall be at Wendy's home in Bomachoge to make sure that we've brought you the final journey of our sister Wendy, who passed on in Canada. Remember, this is the lady who passed on in Canada while she was live on her Facebook account as she was enjoying her swimming. And in that regard, I want to thank so much. We, as a team, we really want to thank our friends from across the world for standing with this family to making sure that Wendy's body has been brought successfully to Kenya. The body landed in KISII on, I think on Sunday, over the weekend, and it has been laying still at Leafin Rohomi, Nairobi, before we began this journey. It has been a very long journey, ladies and gentlemen, coming all the way from Nairobi. We have quite a number of vehicles from friends and relatives, people of goodwill. People have come out in large numbers to make sure that they are close to this family and friends of Wendy. So we accord her the final send-off, the final respects to our sister and medic and friend Helen Wendy. Yeah, tomorrow we shall be at Bomachoge quite early, so you won't have any doubt. Just in case you are not in KISII, don't be stressed up. Stick to this channel because we shall be bringing you live as things unfold and happen from Bomachoge tomorrow. The best that you can do is continue subscribing and of course continue inviting your friends. Share this link to your friends and various groups. At least let's encourage our people to follow this if they have their time and they want to be part and parcel of, praying and wishing well to Wendy's family. Yeah, I'll still continue reading your messages. You can send a Bible verse, a message of goodwill, and I'm here to read it. Thank you so much. I can see I can see Ruben Nyariango. You're saying Ruben Nyariango kutoka Wajir County. I read yours. Okay, thank you so much. Kevin Nyamoko saying Wendy, rest in peace. Tabaka Ward, tuko nanyi. Watu wa Misesi, kila mtu tuko kwa hiyo njia. Lala salama Wendy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kevin. Muteti Musa, you are saying rest in peace, Wendy. Thank you very much. Jane Musioka, you are saying rest in everlasting peace, Wendy. At least let us know where you're writing from. Thank you so very much for your comment, Moses. No, Muteti Musa, you are saying Nyandarua National Polytechnic, we are sending our condolences. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Nyandarua National Polytechnic. This is Muteti Musa. And we also send our regards to all the students of Nyandarua National Polytechnic. May you continue working hard and, of course, working smart. You can still continue releasing and sending your condolences, your messages of condolence, your messages of goodwill to us, so that the family will be notified of your messages, because everything that we are streaming live here, it's gonna be watched by the family members later on. Remember, this is KISII FM Digital. Kindly, you can subscribe if you've not done so. Please subscribe so that we can be of service to you by offering you live streams from across the country and soon going abroad. Thank you so much, Dixon Oboso. You're saying you're watching live from Qatar. Rest in peace, Sister Wendy. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dixon, for your message of condolence. Forgive us because we are moving at a very high speed, ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching. We are moving at a very high speed because our target is we want to get to KISII town when it is still not very dark, so that we can give enough time to people on the ground, people at Bomachoge, to pay their last respects to Wendy. And of course, the bigger event will be happening tomorrow during her final send-off. And of course, we anticipate to receive a number of guests tomorrow during the event. We shall be having national leaders together with us, our local leaders. I'm told we shall be there, and of course representatives from the diaspora team. I'm told they shall be well and ably represented at Wendy's home, just to make sure that they have offered their last respects to Wendy. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost Keroka. We are almost Keroka. We are really moving very fast, just like I told you. We are almost Keroka town, and of course, after that, we shall head into KISII town via Keumbu. And very many people are waiting for us. I'm told there is a big team waiting for us in KISII town, ready to escort us home. And for those who want to attend physically tomorrow, for those who want to attend the funeral tomorrow physically, uh, you leave KISII, and of course, if you know the home place of KISII County Governor Simbarati, the funeral won't be happening very far from his homestead in Motonto, but in the Bomachoge side. That is where the funeral shall be happening tomorrow. And of course, we want to invite most of you, just in case you will find time, please come forward and offer your condolences to the family and friends of our sister Helen Wendy. And remember, the funeral shall be happening tomorrow, a funeral which we shall be streaming live here on KISII FM Digital. And I'm sure people will be following this from across the world, because this is a funeral happening and it shall be attracting a lot of viewership from locally and internationally. And please, just like I said, forgive us for our shaky shots, because we are moving at a very high speed. And of course, you understand our roads in Wusi. Yes, we are approaching KISII town. For those who are in KISII, give us a few minutes. We shall be there. We shall be there in like 40 to 45 minutes. We shall be in KISII town, so that we can head home together as we escort our sister Wendy home. Back to the messages that you people are sending at the comments section. Jacinta Sarah, I can, no, let me, quite a number. Let me just go over a few. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for those who are sending in their messages of condolence. Thank you so much. Rose Kadari, you're saying Mukami Eddie nashangaa sana. Oh, okay. Mukami anasema kwani KISII ni mbali aje? KISII si karibu. It is actually 6 hours from Nairobi to KISII, and in a vehicle that is in a very good condition. Veige Sare David unasema hapa rest in peace Wendy. Thank you so much. Laban Wako, you are saying pumzika kwa amani. We are very grateful. Thank you so much, Wendy, mom. Wendy, rest in peace, mommy. Death is cruel. I can't correctly read the name, but thank you. Jacinta Sarah, you are saying rest in peace, beautiful soul. Thank you so much. Shiku Liz, the day I watched the clip of this lady swimming, oh my God, I never slept the whole night. Pumzika kwa amani dada, na malaika wa mwangaza wa milele akuangazie. Amina. Asante sana Shiku. Emma Posiboli anasema hapa ni Bomet, facing Gusiland. Yeah, thank you so much. Estondieki, you're saying the speed of the driver is okay. They will be at KISII at around 4:30, yeah, for sure. Amina Mida Muhammad, sema pumzika kwa amani. Thank you. Okay. Aisha Harun, you're saying rest in peace, Wendy. Thank you so very much. Asiago's daughter, you are saying you're live from United Arab Emirates, Dubai. May Almighty Father comfort the family. Rest in peace. Thank you so much. Apollote Juliet, you're saying you're watching live from Uganda. Thank you. Renson Mugambi, you're saying I could manage to accompany you, but I send my condolences to the family of Wendy. May God protect the entire family. Rest in peace, Wendy. We loved you, but God loved you more and more. Thank you so much for your messages of condolences. Valerie Matilani, you're saying rest in peace, Wendy. Mungu awape wazazi wake nguvu. Yeah, nashukuru sana, nashukuru kabisa, nashukuru sana. Remember, tomorrow we shall be streaming live from Motonto, the funeral of our sister Wendy. And of course, we invite you to start following our YouTube channel as early as possible, so that you're not left out, so that you don't skip anything, as the events shall be out rolling from Motonto. Remember, this is KISII FM Digital, your #1 online streaming site. We do a number of events. We stream weddings, funerals, birthdays, engagement parties, and of course housewarming parties, plus so many other events which you may want to be streamed for your friends to come and watch later on. We have the up to standard equipment to give you the best shot, the best sound quality, so that you don't regret having contracted us. Our numbers and the contacts are on your screen. Kindly don't hesitate to reach out to us. Remember, Wendy died some time back, like a month ago, in Canada, where she passed on as she was swimming in a swimming pool. But we thank God that finally her body was brought back home for burial tomorrow. And of course, that's why here we are here fully constituted to make sure that we bring you these live coverages as soon as they happen from KISII. Continue hitting on the subscription button, ladies and gentlemen. Continue subscribing to KISII FM Digital, so that you will be part and parcel of these happenings as they unfold. Yeah. Now, in very few minutes, we shall be in KISII town. We are now at Keroka. We are now at Keroka town. The vehicle you can see ahead of you is the hearse carrying the remains of our sister Helen Wendy. Yeah, quite a very emotional shot. But it's nothing we can do. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. The best we can do is to subscribe to what God tells us in His Word, that we be thankful unto Him in anything that we do. That is the hearse, ladies and gentlemen, carrying the remains of our sister Wendy. This is a lady who left Kenya very hopeful, very optimistic, very determined to change her family, to change the community at large, and of course to serve people as a medic, not only in Kenya but abroad where she was working in Canada. But the cruel hand of death snatched her from us during that tragic drowning in a swimming pool. So we still send our condolences for all those that have been affected in one way or the other by the death of our sister Wendy. May God give you strength and courage, even as you join us in offering her the final send of rites. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all those that are sending in their condolences and asking us to continue praying for the family. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for your messages of goodwill. Tunashukuru sana. Remember, you can reach us through the contacts that you can see passing through your screen, ladies and gentlemen. In case you have any event that you want to be streamed, don't hesitate to reach across to our contacts. Yeah, we are now in Keroka town, ladies and gentlemen. We are now in Keroka town. I can see a number of people going about their daily activities. We are in Keroka town, and in a few minutes, say 30 minutes, we shall be in town. We shall be in KISII town after we are past Keroka. Such a wonderful time, such a good time to get home, because I'm sure by 4:30 latest, we shall be at Bomachoge, the home of Helen Wendy, as we lay her to rest. Thank you for your support, ladies and gentlemen. Those that are watching, thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting on the notification bell. Make sure that you please turn on the bell so that whenever that we post any video, you will be notified, and of course you shall be part and parcel of the KISII FM digital family. I want to thank our camera people who have been steady all the way from Nairobi. It hasn't been a very easy journey. This is a journey of more than 6 hours, but we are here to make sure that you, our viewers, are kept up to date with this entourage as we snake our way into KISII, town. Thank you so much, Valerie. You are saying I can't stop crying. I feel for her parents. Acha tumshukuru Mungu kwa kila jambo. Watching from Kakamega, Shinyalu. Thank you so much. Drummond Ogeko, you are saying poleni sana. Thank you so much. Moses Sese, you are saying rest in peace Wendy. Thank you so much. Rona Kemuma, you are saying poleni sana kwa familia. Nashukuru sana. Christine Onyancha, you are saying hata kesho mtuwekee program please. Yes, Christine, tomorrow we shall be streaming the funeral live together with the entire team of KISII FM. And of course, KISII FM Digital will be doing the live streaming tomorrow. So have a date with us as early as possible. In fact, as early as 8 a.m., we shall be in the homestead, very ready and steady, of course, to bring you the live coverage of the final send-off from when it begins till when we inter the remains of our sister Wendy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, people of Keroka. Thank you so much, people of Keroka. We are now getting out of Keroka town as we snake our way into KISII town. Thank you so much, our followers, people of Keroka town, people who've come along the roads just to wave at the hearse, carrying the remains of our sister Helen Wendy. We are out of Keroka now. We are speeding and approaching Amabuko. We are approaching Amabuko Secondary School. Yeah, we are negotiating the corner as we speed off so that we get into KISII town as early as possible for the final rites of our sister Helen Wendy. Remember, the funeral shall be happening at a place called Motonto from the Bomachoge side of KISII County, where she will be laid to rest in her father's home. And of course, quite a heavy experience for the parents, relatives, and family, and of course friends from across the world. such a very moving experience for, having such a lady passing on in such an age and a time, in life. It's not an easy thing, but we thank God for everything, and we hope that the Lord may continue holding and engulfing the family of Wendy with his heavenly divine protection and warmth, so that they continue being strong for the siblings, for the other relatives. It's not an easy thing, but the Lord will continue holding you. Remember, that is why KISII FM, KISII FM Digital, we are here to make sure that we've participated in this thing together with the family. And this is one way of standing with the family, because through KISII FM Digital, very many people from across the world will be able to follow these proceedings as they happen. Remember, we are out of Keroka Town, and once we get into KISII Town, we shall be bringing you very exclusive shots of the mood around. And of course, we have a very big team awaiting us in KISII Town to welcome us and of course escort us all the way to Motonto. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you that in very few minutes we shall be in KISII. And of course, forgive our shaky shots, because like I told you, we are moving at a very high speed. We are moving at a very, very high speed, as you can see on your screen. Similar speed with the hearse carrying the remains of our sister Helen Wendy, as we proceed to KISII Town and finally to Motonto, where we shall be laying our sister for a night vigil ahead of our funeral and burial tomorrow at our Motonto place. All right, thank you so much for all that are sending the messages. Thank you for the messages which are coming in. I can see Brian Mutai, you're saying go well Wendy. Thank you so much. Maureen, nasema hapa poleni sana kwa familia ya Wendy. Rest in peace Wendy. Thank you. Milka Keses, you're saying you're watching live from Nairobi. Thank you so much for your message. Natasha Bianza, you're saying may her soul rest in peace and God comfort her family. Thank you so much. Usman Otema, you're saying rest in peace, good job. Santeni sana. Milka Keses, you are saying again, oh well Wendy, may your soul rest in peace. Natasha, you are saying oh well girl. Thank you so much. Jamila Ranti, you're saying rest easy power woman. You had so much dignity mama. Pole kwa wazazi, I say inauma. Yeah, kweli inauma sana, but we surrender all unto Jesus. Divina Moige, you are saying, my high school mate. Whoa, Wendy, go well. Oh, your high school mate. Poleni sana, pole sana, Divina Moige. Kindly let us know which school. Divina, please let us know the name of the school so that at least we can send condolences to the entire fraternity. Deborah, nasema hapa pole sana. May our soul rest in peace. Thank you so much. Christine Onyancha, you're saying hata kesho mtulete. Yeah, like I told you earlier, we shall. And we shall be there in good time. Asante sana. Rehema Emma, you're saying rest in peace Wendy. Thank you so much. Christine Onyancha, you're saying good job. Asante sana. Daniel Katie, you're saying poleni. Ni Daniel Katie kutoka Emuhaya, all the way from Western. Thank you so much. Rose Maio, nasema poleni sana. May God grant comfort to this family. Oh yes. Rona Kemuma, you are saying, Wendy, so painful, friend to my son. Oh, okay. Pole sana. Agnes Mariga, you're saying poleni sana, family. Yeah, Wendy, may God give you strength. Asante sana. Divina Moige, you are saying that was Itirio Girls High School. Oh, Itirio Girls High School. Wow. Our condolences to the entire Itirio Girls High School fraternity and the alumni groups. May God continue holding you. I know it's not an easy thing to lose an alumni, but we want to pray that God continues to hold you. Betty Nyanduko, you are saying poleni sana. Nashukuru kabisa on behalf of the family of Wendy. And by the way, they shall read all those comments, and of course they are listening to, or they shall be listening to this narration as it comes, and that's why I requested that you may be sending your condolences so that I read them and they go into record. Even as we give them this video, they will know that Mr. So and so said this to them as they were laying their daughter. Tuned, just go, God in control, journey mercies and comfort during these dynamic and trying times. That is Elkanah Mpathy Finder TV. You're saying you're following. Daniel Katie, you're saying ni Daniel Katie. Mmefika wapi saa hii? Niko Emuhaya. Oh yeah, now we are in fact at a place called Birongo. I don't know whether you're familiar with this route from Keroka to KISII town. We are at a place called Birongo. After Birongo, we shall go to Keumbu, after which we shall enter KISII town via Bobaracho route down to Mailmbili, down to KISII Ladies and gentlemen, we are now past Virongo. We are past Virongo Market. We are moving at a very high speed, yes? We are moving at a very high speed so that we get into KISII town in good time. We are having, in fact, we are in Keumbu. Yeah, we are in Keumbu. We are in Keumbu town. We are in Keumbu town. And we are moving at a very high speed, just like I did indicate there earlier. And of course, our target is to get into KISII town in very few minutes as our entourage snakes its way into KISII town. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank all of you that following and watching from near and wide across the world. And of course, we are making sure that we bring you up to speed with everything that is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for following. Remember, Wendy is our sister who passed on in Canada some days ago while she was swimming in a swimming pool, and the most traumatizing thing was that she was streaming live as she was having fun in the water, but unfortunately she lost her life on the process, and the funeral is happening tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Continue subscribing to our YouTube channel, KISII FM 94.1, KISII FM Digital, KISII FM Digital. Of course, we are working together with KISII FM 94.1. It's a radio station. Yeah, the best radio station in KISII, of course. Thank you for your messages of goodwill. Let me just go over a few. I can see Rona Kemuma, you are saying, Mukifika Keumbu, just give a stopover since Wendy is our friend. Oh, sorry, we've gone past Keumbu because of the speeds at which we are moving. Sorry about that. Evans Momanyi asema pole kwa familia, asante sana. Livina Moige, you are saying inauma sana seeing someone we used to hang out with together in a casket. This thing so called death. Oh yes, death is very painful, but everything we give it unto God, because one time death shall be defeated. Valerie Matilahi, you're saying death is so cruel. Rest in peace, young soul. Thank you so much. Natasha Biansa, you're saying so painful to lose such a young girl. Thank you. Alfred Nandwa Ochango, you're saying rest in peace. I'm from Mombasa. God is only the way to eternal life. Thank you so much. Eric Omayo, you're saying you're watching from Nairobi. Let her rest in peace. Nyambura's Kitchen, you're saying may the peace that surpasses all human understanding be with you. Rest in peace, young girl. Thank you so much. Daniel Katia, again, you're saying you mefika wapi sai. All right, I did tell you that we are past Keumbu. Now we are speeding down. We are speeding down from Keumbu. And of course, we shall get to Nyosia, and after we are done with Nyosia, we still proceed and come to Kegati. From Kegati, we get into Bobaracho Market, and of course, get down into KISII through Mailimbili, and finally from KISII National School, and of course, get into KISII town through Daraja Moja. We are such a huge convoy, ladies and gentlemen, a big entourage, all the way from when we began this journey from Nairobi. It has been a journey of several hours, but we thank God that we are safe and alive and well as we escort our sister back home for ahead of the funeral that is happening tomorrow at a place, at her father's home, in a place called Motonto. Motonto is in Bomachoge side of KISII County. That's where the funeral shall be happening tomorrow. And of course, have a date with us tomorrow, because we shall be bringing you live coverage of the entire funeral as it starts from very early in the morning, as early as 8 a.m. Our team, our KISII FM digital team, shall be on the ground, of course, to make sure that we have not left anything uncovered as we bring these live coverages to you, ladies and gentlemen, from across the world. as you follow and watch the happenings, and of course the final resting rites to our sister Wendy. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Wendy's body landed in Kenya over the weekend. It has been laying it at Leaf in home in Nairobi, where we began our journey from this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, such a very emotional experience to the family and friends and members of the family, and of course colleagues. Earlier on, I was privileged to meet a group of alumni from high school, and of course even primary school, and of course village mates, plus several other people, friends of goodwill, who came together to make sure that this send-off has been a big success. I just want to say that may God bless you so much for those who gave their donations to make sure that this final journey has been a success, all the way from Canada to KISII now. And ladies and gentlemen, now we are very few minutes from KISII town, ladies and gentlemen. We are approaching Bobaracho. We are approaching Bobaracho from Kegati. We are approaching Bobaracho, ladies and gentlemen. And from Bobaracho, it will be approximately 10 minutes to KISII town, where we will be joined by another group of well-wishers and mourners and friends who've been holding on for us in KISII town, I'm told, so that we make one entourage as we proceed to Bomachoge. Remember, tonight we shall be holding a night vigil for our sister. We shall be holding a night vigil for our sister. I'm told that we have lots of entertainment tonight, and of course various arrangements. And after that, tomorrow, as early as 8 a.m. KISII FM Digital, we shall be there to start our live streams to make sure that you've been brought up to speed to whatever and everything that shall be happening tomorrow as we inter the body of our late sister, Wendy. Now, let me read a few of your comments, ladies and gentlemen, as you are sending them. I said, please comment at the chat section there. I want to read these messages. Daniel Katia, you are saying, mbona amungetumia ndege kwa kumpeleka marehemu nyumbani. Yeah, it was because of budget constraints. Yeah, apologies for that. Evans Momanyi, you're saying you're watching from Bahrain. Pole sana kwa family. Thank you so much. Faith Mura nasema Wendy ameenda wenye mmebaki kwa familia, baki na Yesu Kristo. Sasa hakuna kifo tena katika hiyo familia, katika jina la Yesu. Amina. Evans Monte, you're saying you're watching live from Shimanzi, Mombasa. Let her rest in peace, hard to accept. Thank you so much. Winnie Charles, you're saying you're watching from Dubai. Rest in peace, Sister Wendy. Evans Momanyi, again, you're saying pole sana to the family. Continue sending your messages. Thank you so much. Judith Chepkirui, you're saying rest in peace, young soul. Na pole kwa familia. Asante sana. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at Bobaracho. We are now at Bobaracho. From Bobaracho to KISII town, it will be like 10 minutes as we proceed to KISII town. Thank you so much for all that have been waiting for us in KISII town. We are coming in very few minutes. Thank you so much for all the friends who volunteered themselves to be part of this entourage to KISII. People brought forth their vehicles, fueled them, and have been with us all this journey. Let me continue reading your messages, which I can see streaming in. I can see Anita Mulwa saying, rest in peace, young soul. Thank you so much. Levix Adongo, you're saying, nawapata vile nikiwa Kariobangi, Nairobi. Rest in peace, our lovely sister Wendy. Thank you so much. Winnie Manani, you're saying, my condolences to the family. Dance with the Angels, Wendy. Asante sana. Please continue sending in your messages. Valerie, you're saying, kazi nzuri guys. Mungu awabariki. Shinyalu, tunasema pole sana. Santeni. Francisca Maenya, you're saying, you're watching from Lebanon. May God strengthen the family all through this tough situation. Jedi, you're saying, pole sana kwa familia. Rest in peace. And of course, I can see Anita, you're saying rest in peace. Thank you so much. Elizabeth Kwamboka, you're saying lala salama na mwanga wa amani upate. Asante sana. Gladys Agechanga, you're saying rest in peace. Have safe journey. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not very far from town. We are not very far from KISII town. Yeah, we are getting down from Bobaracho Market. Speeding down to town through Mile Mbili, and of course we will get into town. After that, we will be joined by another group that is waiting for us in KISII town as we proceed to Motonto. Florence Wamboy, you're saying rest in peace, colleague. My heart is bleeding. Pole sana. Gladys Nyage Choka, you're saying rest in peace, young girl. I'm watching from Saudi Arabia. Professor Obiso, you're saying lala salama, my condolences to the family. Thank you so much. Elizabeth Kwamboko, you're saying lala salama na mwanga wa amani upate. Asante sana. Elizabeth Kwamboko anasema ga kimboro roligo charakinyo munguru na manyete kiabete. Yeah, for sure. Mungu anajua what happened. God knows why it happened. God knows how it happened. That's why we leave ourselves unto His will, that it may be done. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, just like I told you, if you have joined us and you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. Hit that subscription button, KISII FM Digital. Make sure that you've turned on the notification bell so that whenever we post a new video, you shall be notified of the video. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen who are following. Continue subscribing. And remember, tomorrow we shall be bringing you live coverage of the funeral as it shall be happening from Motonto, the home place of Wendy. Thank you for all that have been, of course, following us all the way from Nairobi. It hasn't been an easy journey, very tiresome indeed. But I want to salute all our camera people who have been steady all through. Our driver here, very steady and being able to move with the speed of the vehicles that we have in this entourage here. And of course, that's what we do as KISII FM Digital, to make sure that we bring you quality shots when we are called upon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in KISII. We are now entering KISII town. We are now entering KISII town. This is at KISII school. This is at KISII school. We are entering now town. And of course, we are moving at a very high speed, just like I told you. And this is to inform our brothers and sisters who are in KISII that we are just about, and of course we shall enter KISII town from Daraja Moja junction, so that we still proceed with the entourage to Motonto in Bomachoge this evening, where we shall observe a night vigil ahead of tomorrow's final send-off. Yeah, we can see some roadworks going on. We can see some roadworks going on here as we descend from KISII school down to Daraja Moja. We, of course, shall pass through the KISII National Polytechnic as we enter KISII town, where we shall meet another big team of well-wishers who are waiting for us, so that we can have one convoy and an entourage headed to the home place of our sister Helen Wendy in Motonto. Continue subscribing, ladies and gentlemen. Please continue subscribing so that we can be at par with you. Yeah, we are now moving down. We are past Kereri Girls High School. Now we are entering just next to the gate of KISII National Polytechnic as we get down to Daraja Moja. And then we shall be bringing you very exclusive shots of how the mood looks like in KISII, and of course the team that has been waiting and holding on for us in KISII town, so that, ladies and gentlemen, we can move together as a team back to Wendy's home. Wendy left this home in Motonto alive and well, very optimistic and determined that she would change the place where she was born, and maybe the community, by her service, by exemplary services that she offered as a medic, not only in Kenya but abroad in Canada, where she was staying and working to her demise. But now today we bring her alive, we bring her back, of course having joined the Mecca. Thank you for your condolences. Thank you for your well wishes. It has been a tiresome journey, that I can tell you for free, but that's why we are here, to make sure that you are kept up to speed, and of course you are updated at anything and everything which happens. And that's what we do as KISII FM TV and KISII FM Digital. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your condolences. Thank you so much for your messages of condolences, which are still streaming in. I can see Naomi Njoki, you are saying, may God strengthen the family and friends at large. Dance with the angels. Thank you so much. Daniel, you are saying kila mtu ataruhusiwa kuattend mazishi. Yes. There are no restrictions. If there were, then we would have told you. Catherine Muli, you're saying rest in peace Wendy, asante sana. Elizabeth Kwamboka anasema jamaa anatoboka ngozo safi sana. Thank you, Elizabeth. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I thank the Lord for the good English. Sarah Ojala, you're saying rest in peace, dear. Watching live from Beirut, Lebanon. Okay, thank you so much. God for the journey mercies that He has granted us since we left Nairobi in the wee hours of the morning, and now we are in KISII in very good time, in readiness to proceed to Motonto, the homestead of our sister Wendy, and where she will be laid to rest tomorrow. And of course, tonight we shall be having a night vigil. We shall be observed till morning, when we shall be laying our sister to rest tomorrow in a funeral that we shall be bringing you live on KISII FM Digital, to make sure that, of course, you've been up to speed with the happenings from Motonto. Now we are in KISII town. We are meeting another group. We're meeting another group. Elizabeth Kwambuka, you're saying, I like the way you are channeling your tone of empathy and sympathy. Oh, yes. That's what we do as KISII FM. And by the way, Elizabeth, yeah, find Brigadier Events. Find Brigadier Events and inbox me on YouTube. I will be interested to know you, because I always recognize those people who recognize what I do behind the microphones. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Kwamboka. And of course, on our Facebook pages, KISII FM, just look for Ronald Mayaka Brigadier. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are in KISII town. We are in KISII town. If you can see on your screen, we are just going around the KISII town as we make our way to Itirio using the Nyanchwa route. We are using the Nyanchwa route as we proceed. Thank you so much for all that are sending their condolences. Natasha Bianca, you're saying dance with the angels. Thank you so much. Divina Moige, you are saying give us the direction from KISII town. Just want to confirm kama Wendy's is really gone. Yeah, once you leave KISII town, I think the best well-known place is Motonto. Just next to the residence of our KISII County Governor, Simbarati. It's not very far from there. You can take a motorbike from KISII town if you can. Milka Keses, you are saying God is good. Hope you will get home before rain. Yeah, the weather is very friendly. Naomi Brenda, you are saying rest in peace. Tandi, you are saying rest in peace. Eileen Kwamboka, you are saying mazishi itakuwa wapi? Yeah, itakuwa kwa wapo tu Motonto. Velgona Oira, you are saying rest easy. Wendy Natasha, you are saying rest easy. Dranod or Gecko, you're saying, can I know the cost, please, for a wedding function? Yeah, kindly inbox us. We have contacts. We have contacts. We have contacts, and of course, my technician will reply to you. But they are very friendly costs. We are not very expensive, but of course, we give you quality services and very quality pictures and sound. Now we are at. We are going up from Nyanchwa. Now we are ascending from Nyanchwa. We are ascending from Nyanchwa, Egetacho, for those who are familiar with KISII town, as we go up, and then we shall proceed to Itirio, the final resting place. Remember Wendy used to school at Itirio Girls, just like we were informed by the alumni group. And of course, we want to thank all those mourners who are lined up along the roads to wave their last respects to the deceased. Amediku passed on in Canada. A lady who had left KISII, a lady who had left Kenya, very optimistic and determined to go and make ends meet abroad as a medic. But now she is being brought back lying horizontal. Very painful experience, but in everything we give thanks unto the Lord. And of course, for those people who are worried about tomorrow, maybe you won't make it to the funeral grounds physically, don't be worried, because we shall be streaming live. We shall be streaming live the entire funeral tomorrow. So you have every reason to stick to KISII FM Digital tomorrow as we bring you the live coverage of Wendy's funeral tomorrow. Remember, it will be happening at Motonto. Motonto is in Bomachoge side, but it's almost on the boundary between, not between, in fact, among Bobasi, Bonchari, and Bomachoge. But her home is in the side of Bomachoge, and 5 kilometers from Suneka town. And by the way, for those people who will be interested to go there, you can get to Suneka and of course take a motorbike. Yeah, take Suneka Ogembo route from Suneka, which passes through Motonto. On a motorbike, you'll definitely know where the homestead of Wendy is. And then maybe you will be part and parcel of those people who will be giving their last respects to our deceased sister. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you all the way to their homestead and make sure that you've been brought up to speed to every happening that shall be transpiring from their homestead at Motonto.